What's going on, my Cardano friends? It is your friend Jack here, and in today's video, we're going to be going over a little bit of some touchy subjects revolving Canada's recent standing in where us as cryptocurrency investors are going to be placed, and also on the control they have as a democratic government. I'm not going to pretend like I'm some expert in all the politics and I know best about everything. But in today's video, I want to show you what's going on and try to let you form your own opinion, as much as my opinion is probably going to conflict with you trying to do that. So please keep that in mind. First things first, I have made an original video on this explaining the situation initially. Basically, there is a protest going on in Canada right now by the truckers convoy. They are setting up blockades, things are happening, and they're trying to get funding through crowdfunding and also cryptocurrency donations. The government has put the Emergency Services Act in place, stopping this and allowing the government to essentially do whatever they want with these people's bank accounts and money, freeze them or stop the payments, whatever else, with no repercussions at all and no chance of being sued. So they're putting their foot down in a not so democratic way. It's a bit concerning, and today I want to share some more news that has came up on this topic and show you also how Cardano and cryptocurrency specifically helps solve this issue a little bit. Matter of fact, we're going to get right into the clip right now that I'm referencing for the updated version of the first video, and Charles Hoskinson, the CEO, founder of Cardano, comes up and comments on it. Now let's watch the clip.
So you're confirming that accounts have been frozen, both personal and corporate, but you're not releasing the information. And the actual follow-up is, I'm just wondering whether the bank accounts will be targeted of individuals who donated to the Give, Send, Go and the GoFundMe campaigns. Are they considered designated people under the Emergencies Act, meaning that their credit cards could be cut and financial services are targeting them as well?
Okay, so the names of both individuals and entities, as well as crypto wallets, have been shared by the RCMP with financial institutions, and accounts have been frozen, and more accounts will be frozen. Crowdfunding platforms and payment service providers have started the registration process with FinTrack. In terms of the specifics on whose accounts are being frozen, you now have the regulations. The financial service providers have those regulations as well, and they, working with law enforcement, will be making the operational decisions.
So yeah, it's not looking too great. Canada is freezing accounts left, right, and center, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop. Matter of fact, imagine that a stake pool operator in Cardano who runs their servers on a cloud-based has their accounts frozen. Well, there we go. The fiat world just intersected with the crypto world, and bang, their stake pool goes offline. This is why it's very important that you have stake pool operators on bare metal. There's also so much to go with this, but all I can say right now is that this is an issue. If they can put their foot down here, I don't see them, saying, hey, why not put our foot down where else we see terrorist-like activity or activity that goes against the democracy, quote-unquote, agenda. Once again, I'm not a political expert. I don't know what's right in the world at all times, but this does not seem okay. I don't want my country to turn into something that basically says, hey, if we think you're doing something bad, we're going to put our foot down. You can never counter-sue us. You can never counter-interact with this. It's just final. It is what it is. I don't want that, and especially not just because I'm someone who invests in crypto and doesn't comply with what the government would prefer. Not the intended laws, I'm still going to apply with all of those, but the preferential payment methods or methods of distribution of assets that the government wants me to take, that might not be the way that I'm going. Therefore, they're going to try to get involved. It's just not something that I want to see or have happen any further than in an Emergencies Act or even in an Emergency Act. To me, Cardano is not only banking the unbanked, which is one of the main missions and milestones of Cardano's aim, but also rebanking the systemically abused traditional finance banked people who are all over the world, not even just in Canada, who are getting abused day to day by traditional finance and centralized entities that they don't really have access to their funds. Things get frozen and everything's not in their custody. This seems to be happening more and more, not only Canada, but in the US, the FBI trying to form new units to focus on financial seizure. There is a lot going on right now, and a lot of cryptocurrencies are being taken down in terms of government structures. And I'm not very excited to see what government's CBDCs look like after seeing all the regulations come into play and emergency services acts affecting crypto so soon. I don't really have too much more to comment on. What I would say is that if you want control of your money and you don't want it to be frozen, put it on a hardware wallet. Put it on your own wallet. Those can't be frozen. There's no way the government can freeze them. All they can do is freeze off-ramps. They can't freeze your wallet, your crypto wallet. If you own it truly, if you have the seed phrases, you own it. They cannot freeze it. That's the whole point of a permissionless system where you're in full control. On the flip side, devil's advocate, you're in full control. If you lose possession, bye-bye, no refunds, no second chances. So be careful. Get a hardware wallet. There's a link down in the description. And please, please stay safe, especially in the crypto world, because although traditional finance is scary and the laws come into play and they might freeze your account, there is a lot of risks with crypto and you still need to be very careful and courteous as you're learning to get involved. And especially as a beginner, I would advise looking and researching before you act and convert all your money into crypto or do something crazy that puts you in full control of your money, like creating a crypto wallet. Also, while we're here, if you have Cardano and you want to stake it with the Jack Stake Pool to earn passive ADA on your ADA, you can do so, and that supports me, the channel, and yourself, because you do earn it every 5 days, and it compounds to get that ADA returns. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this somewhat informative, helpful, any of that jazz, and I'll see you later, alligator.